Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day. The 2020 series of Darth Vader issue number 9 has released. Throughout all that has happened to Darth Vader in this comic series, with Sidious mistreating him so badly that he crushed his limbs, he forbade him from using the Force and left him to survive on Mustafar with Ochi of Bestoon hunting him down, nothing compares to what Darth Vader discovered in his journey by the end of this issue. As a matter of fact, Darth Vader in the previous issue got the Sith wayfinder from the Eye of Webbish Bog. This not only surprised the Sith assassin Ochi of Bestoon, who was sent by Palpatine himself, but now he wanted to hunt him down with a new group of assassin droids. And to make matters worse, Vader was weaponless, as Ochi of Bestoon had taken his lightsaber as well. As the droid hunted Darth Vader, he started dispatching them one by one with his stealth and his might. Even mechanical droids who were ready to scan everything they saw, they still could not find Darth Vader, as Vader slithered his way around the area dispatching these droids. But their leader considered Vader weak. In fact, he knew that someone had devoted their time in order to keep him alive, as Darth Vader remembered those horrible times as he was left dead on Mustafar, and Sidious himself came to rescue him. Vader not only thought about his rescue, but about his healing as well, how he came to be in this modern time. In a surprise attack, Darth Vader attacks the leader, but he attacks back with his blade, and a small chunk part of Darth Vader's leg gets cut off. Darth Vader hits him and escapes, but at that moment the droid leader understands what they're dealing with. Ochi of Bestoon had lied. This is not the Empire's great weapon. The circuitry indicates that this Vader's technology is 30 years old. The droid got a closer scan of Darth Vader, and the best of him looks like standard life support, fusion furnace, and respirator. It's all junk. It's nothing compared to modern technologies. To step away from the comic just a little bit, it is now made aware to us in canon as well by this conversation that Darth Vader's suit is an out-of-date piece of junk. This gives us the realization that Darth Vader knew as well, if he was so powerful in this old ancient suit, then imagine what he could do with a modern one. If Palpatine had devoted resources to making his suit even more powerful, it honestly boggles the mind. But the droid leader was just done with Ochi of Bestoon and wanted to kill him once and for all, but it wasn't to be so because Darth Vader reached out from the crease on the wall and grabbed him for himself. The assassin did not know if he should thank him, but Darth Vader knocked him out quickly and finally grabbed his lightsaber from him. Now the droids were primed for attack, and the leader ordered them to kill him. But if Darth Vader made quick work out of them without his lightsaber, you can imagine how quickly he dispatched all of them without skipping a beat. Even at his final moments, the droid assassin could not believe how powerful this ancient model of Darth Vader was. As he was shutting off, the droids understood that there was something special in those old parts in Darth Vader. The leader still refused to believe it, but Darth Vader knew perfectly well that his parts will serve for something more special, and that was Vader fixing his old Jedi starfighter that had been left on Mustafar through all these years. He used the droid parts in order to fix it and to finally get to what he was looking for. He smacked Ochi of Bestoon once more and approached him with the Sith wayfinder. Vader told the assassin that he had took this from the Eye. He knew that it led to the Emperor's secrets, and he wants the assassin to tell him how it works. Ochi now understood why Vader is keeping him alive, and he was still pretending to help Darth Vader. He tried opening up coordinates, but Darth Vader quickly understood that he is trying to lay a trap and send Sidious an alert message. Now Vader picked him up by the throat and lifted him off of the ground. They entered the pod together and Vader threw him to the ground. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to menace him with the idea of death. If you're setting a trap, said Darth Vader, you'll be the first one to die. No, no, said Ochi of Bestoon. Let me see the wayfinder again. Vader warned him against inventing new lies. If he was not going to tell the truth this time, then his red blade will take care of the rest. Ochi of Bestoon went to work. He plugged the wayfinder into his nav systems, and now this will show him the way to Exegol. Now Vader realized the truth. This wayfinder was going to lead him to Palpatine's secrets, and apparently those secrets lie on Exegol. as Ochia Bestoon was locked away in the pod, and Vader, as he entered his starfighter, picked up the pod together with Ochia Bestoon inside and went outside of Mustafar, straight for the hyperdrive dock, with Ochi inside of the pod complaining that the pod could be destroyed if it entered hyperspace, but Vader did not even care. He entered the hyperdrive dock, and together with it, they traveled ways ahead until they finally stopped. The assassin was still complaining, but Vader ordered him to be silent. He will do nothing for Ochia Bestoon's benefit. They still didn't arrive on Exegol. The hyperdrive had stopped because it can't take them through this mysterious cloud. This mysterious red cloud. When Ochia Bestoon saw what was out there, he pleaded with Vader to jump into hyperspace and escape. But no, said Darth Vader, he will find the Emperor's secrets no matter what stands in his way. As we now see a gigantic being traveling with a red mist around him that had occupied the space that Vader needed to travel through. At first, this may look like a giant space octopus, of course, but a variation of this creature was seen in the Solo: A Star Wars Story. It is called a Summa Verminoth, and the tentacles and the appearance by itself leads me to believe that it is a variation of that same creature. But I won't fault you if you call it a giant space octopus, because that's exactly what it is. And unfortunately, as we've gone accustomed to now, these Star Wars comics always will end in a cliffhanger, and so does this one. This is where issue number 9 ends, and issue number 10 will see Darth Vader hopefully escape this creature and make it to Exegol once and for all. What Darth Vader will encounter there, I have no idea. This is very early on, pre-Rise of Skywalker, so you could say that this is more than 40 years before what we see in the Rise of Skywalker, with Palpatine making it alive on Exegol and creating his new empire from there. So we might see a variation of what we saw in episode 9, but a very premature version probably. So guys, let me know your thoughts. What do you think will happen in issue number 10? Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe for dailies. Now you can have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you. Until then.